Empire, but every race I complete, the next race gets increasingly harder. So you know what? Let's not talk a lot and let's get straight into this video. Alright, so first things first, we're going to be using this Porsche GT3 RS. Unless I severely crash it and put it in the lake or something, I'm going to have to use a new car. But for now, we're using this GT3 RS. So obviously, let's get inside this thing and go to the first race, which you're probably going to be able to guess which one's the easiest race in the game. It is obviously a drag race. Like, it's literally a straight line. So it's just obviously a straight line. Like, if you crash, then you're probably terrible at the game. Okay, drift tires, drift tires, drift tires. We should probably take those drift tires on and put some race tires on that, and let's go back to the drag race. Alright, so if you literally crashed on this race, you literally suck because it's a straight line. So, you know, let's get straight into this race. This is obviously the start of the video. The easiest race in the game, a straight line, the drag race sprint. So, alright, let's see what time I'm gonna get. So, I think the acceleration on this car is actually pretty good because it's like kind of glitched. The gears change too fast, so I'm already there in a whopping time of 5.365 seconds, which is really good for a car that's like not even like super expensive when my best time is 3 seconds on the bike. So, alright, I think this is the highway race right now, if I'm not mistaken. If I just look at the times, I can probably, oh, it tells me right here. Okay, highway race. Obviously, the second easiest race. It's just this highway. If you crash on it, then you probably are the worst driver ever. So, you know, let's just join this highway race right now and see how challenging it's getting. Alright, my wheels are spinning. That's probably a bad time, but let's see what time we're gonna pull on the highway race in the Porsche GT3 RS, also known as the second race of the video. Not too hard. I mean, I could just like, I'm not gonna turn all race. Ready? Okay, I'm not turning. I'm gonna stay straight. My finger is just on W all the time. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn. But, you don't really have to turn on this race most of the time. Only like a couple of times. So, yeah, it's pretty easy. And we're just gonna finish right now with a time of, oh my days, this is about to be a really bad time. A time of 34 seconds. Now, this car isn't about top speed, so it's fine. But, you know, let's get on to the next race. Because these races have been pretty easy so far. They're just in straight lines. We need to get some actual, like, challenging stuff. But I would say Rush Hour is probably the easiest out of all these ones I just pointed out. So we're just gonna do this one. The only thing you can get like crash on is the ramp, so we gotta make sure for that. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous this one is, I'm gonna say a 4, just because of the ramp. Sometimes if you overshoot it, you might end up in a building. But let's see how we're gonna do on this race. 1, let's go. In the Porsche GT3 RS on Rush Hour, you do need to start turning on this one. You're gonna need some handling. Okay, I'm actually a terrible driver. But, you know, just like straight lines and just a couple of turns. The only thing that's challenging is this ramp. You just want to hit it right and maybe land it right. Maybe not go into a wall. Okay, we didn't. But, yeah, it's pretty simple. As you can tell, just a couple turns and then it's like a straightaway. Oh, my God, I'm actually the worst driver. Or maybe it's the car. Or it's probably the driver. But, we're just going to keep going. As I was saying, it's basically just straight lines and then like a turn every couple of seconds. So, I mean, this one's pretty easy. Like I said, level 4 out of 10 on hard. Okay. In driver error, I actually suck at the game. Alright, but we're just now finishing the race. That was pretty easy, so Rush Hour. And I think Drawbridge is probably the one after this, so let's go do a Drawbridge race. Alright, so I'd say the 5th most challenging race in Driving Empire is the Drawbridge Sprint, because, you know, it's not that long, but there is some challenging stuff like the bridge where it's really tight, and then, of course, the bridge where you have to fly off. So, let's see if I can complete this one without crashing, because this one's, you start crashing a little. This one actually, like, be harder than the cross-country and circuit, but, you know, those ones are a bit longer, so we're just gonna do those last, but let's do this one right now. Alright, so like I said, this race is not terribly long, so it's not gonna be like a full, like, 3-minute race, like, circuit, and, you're gonna find on cross-country race. Oh, okay, I'm actually a bad driver, so I'm not really the best representation for this video, but yeah, Hennessy just crashed. What are you doing, bro? There's a turn right here. About to get past anyways. You know what? I'm gonna politely let him pass, but, here is the ramp I'm talking about right here. You gotta be careful on this thing, right? No. Okay. Okay. Yep. I just crashed, kind of went into the guardrail there, or whatever you want to call it. But, okay, that's the most challenging part, of course. And then you got this, which I say it's actually a little bit more challenging than the actual ramp you fly off of, because it's just, like, too hard, dude! Oh, my God! Like, you just cannot manage to not hit the wall. Like, it's like your car is like a magnet to the wall. But then the rest of the race is literally so easy. I mean, just watch this. But, of course, straight away right here. So, the race is pretty simple besides, that one, like, bridge or, you know, ramp you fly off of, and then the actual bridge. But besides that, really, really easy race. Just a simple turns and a couple straightaways. Alright, now the the next challenging race, because it keeps getting harder, is cross country. This race is very long, about 4 minutes for like a bad time, I would say. And it's just like a lot of turns, a lot of things you could run into. So, you know, let's get straight into this race and see how challenging it's actually gonna get. I feel like the cross country race is pretty simple. Okay, so here is a lot of turns. You're gonna see like how many turns. I'll just count. Ready? All right, so that was 1 back there. So here's 2. Number 3 right here. Number 3 just keeps going. Number 4 turn right here, and it literally just keeps going for a while. Okay, don't hit the guardrail. Okay, still hit the guardrail. Didn't listen to myself, but that's number 5 right there. Number 6. Okay, what am I doing? See, yeah, you want to use the brakes, and I just missed the checkpoint, didn't I? Please don't snitch on me. Okay, yep, and then here's number 7, another guardrail. My dad. I actually lost count, but I think this is 8. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. And then right here is where I always crash. Here's a ramp right here, but if you hit it just a bit wrong, you're literally dead. So, okay, we hit that one a bit right that time, but it's fine. So, that's the complicated part. You got like 7 or 8 turns straight to a ramp that you can flip off of at any time. And then this right here, you just gotta make sure your car has good handling, or you're just gonna slip out everywhere. But right here, it's a pretty simple, just straight on. There's no way you can crash. If you do, you suck. Okay, yep. You suck if you crash on the straightaway right here, because it's just pretty simple. It's just a straightaway right here. Okay. So right here is where it starts to get a little more complicated. But I actually have pretty good techniques for here. This turn up here is a little tight. I'll show you right now. Okay, stay on the road. But besides that, pretty long straightaways. Here's another straightaway. I mean, there's a lot of like complicated parts on this race, but at the same time, it's pretty simple. All right, next is circuit. Now, the reason this race is really hard is because if you watch me and Carter's videos, you can always tell that we literally always crash on this race. It is a very long race. It's 2 whole laps, and there's so many opportunities to crash. So you're about to find out, and I'm about to find out. Just look at the shape of this race. You can already tell that it's very hard. So, but of course, you got a straightaway right here, and then immediately to turns, and you might want to brake, or you're just gonna go straight into the wall. Okay, yeah, like, what am I doing? Oh, my days. I think I just missed the checkpoint, too. This race is actually, like, it's actually pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you're a bad driver, like, okay, what am I doing? Just running in the walls, like, I'm, like, trying to run in the walls or something. So, yes, I would say, oh, my God. But, what am I doing? Like, why am I ramping that? Okay, like, okay, oh, my... Oh, yep, that's a wall, and I'm drifting out of control. Wall, yep, that's a wall. That's a wall. And just remember, I'm not even done with the first lap yet. I've already hit the wall at least 37 times. Almost done with the race, though. Oh my, dude, it missed checkpoint. Oh, okay, I was about to freak out. But, yes, I would say this car is a bit challenging. Yep, this car. I said car. Yep, that was intrusive thoughts, and I'm right. But this race is a bit challenging, I would say. But there's still one more race more challenging more than this. So, you know, let's go to it right now. All right, can you guess what the race is before I show you in the comments? You know what it is? Sandy Shores. This race will actually make you quit the game. I'm not gonna lie. But let me just show you a brief overview of this race. It's actually amazing. It just makes you love the game so much. Like, all right, so you take the first turn and you go in the water, dude. That's love this race. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, then you go up here and you smash into the wall because there's no brakes, you know? And then you take this turn, you take another turn, and you can either try to go off this into a wall, or you can just go over here. I'm gonna hit the ramp, and is it successful? It actually, oh my, yep, never mind. I thought it was gonna be successful, but I flipped over. Very good race. Love it. I love it so much. Yep. And we're just gonna hit the ramp one last time. Yeah! Whoa, okay, that was actually pretty clean. Landed right on the checkpoint. But, yep, okay, yep, into, okay, we're just gonna do that, because it just spawns you all the way back here, of course, so, into the, okay, back here again. That's the 3rd time, but it's fine. We're still going, and I think the checkpoint's over here. Okay, we're almost finishing. Okay, we just finished the race. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was every race. The race gets harder. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, look at my other channels in the description. I hope to see you guys in the next one.